Hi guys, welcome back to another renovation vlog. Today we've got the builders back in and we are ripping out the kitchen. That's probably it for today, so not a lot to show, but I'm also going to do a little DIY myself. I'll show you what I'm going to be doing. This is our bathroom window, and as you can see, it's got a great view of our next door neighbour's garden, and also you can actually see straight into their house. So what I've decided to do as a bit of a temporary fix is to get some of that frosted film that you can stick on the window, just to give us that extra bit of privacy. I mean, we do, the sellers did leave the blind in here, so we can obviously put the blind down as well. But you know, if we just want to nip in and go to the toilet, we don't really want to keep having to pull the blind down every time we want to use it. And we still want to allow some sunlight coming in. So I thought I'd just show you what I get up to with fitting the film today, and hopefully I don't screw it up massively. I mean, it's just a temporary fix anyway, so it shouldn't matter too much. So I've just cleaned the window, so it's looking nice and sparkly, but here is the first problem. It says, use a water, wet the window. Well, it doesn't say you have to have a spray. I basically don't have a spray, so what am I going to do? Maybe I could just flick water on it. That's probably a bad idea, isn't it? But the stuff that I'm using is this. It's got quite a nice little pattern on it. I thought I'd go for something a bit jazzier, a bit more interesting. And I meant to cut it to size, but look, this is pretty much the right size. So I think what I'm going to do is fit it from the bottom, and then if there's a little bit that's overhanging up here, I'll see if I can get some sort of like knife or I don't know, whatever, to trim the top off as well. Right, water. I'm like the most impatient person. I hate reading instructions or anything, so I just thought I'd crack on with it. So far so good. We've got this bit. Just thinking, where can I'll prop you up quickly so you can watch me do the rest. So here's the thing, that's not the most accurate job ever, but who's actually going to look at the edges? And it's just a little temporary thing. I mean, oh my gosh, look, there's big air bubbles there. Okay, so I need to spend a bit more time on it, just pushing it all on, but I'm pretty happy with that. And if you take a step back, solves the problem perfectly. So yay, go me. Just added a few finishing touches just to make it a little bit nicer, and I'm actually very proud. Look at that. Now on closer inspection it's not great, but you know, for about £8 I think it was, and it took literally about 10 minutes to do, very roughly. I'm pretty chuffed with that. So there you go. Our new office chairs have just arrived, so I've been putting them together. I've started with Seb's and he's sitting on it and it hasn't broken so far, which is good. So I'll just show you what we've got and I'll show you what it looks like. Do you want to give us a little twirl? Da 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 da. Happy with it?
8 out of 10 happy.
Great. So yeah, this one's not helping at all. But this is our temporary office setup. We've got absolutely massive tables in here at the moment, but that's fine. We quite like the space. And then this little moo cow, Pen, can't see a thing, just sitting here watching us. She likes to be up high, so we sometimes put a cushion or something on the table for her to sit on, because she's an absolute princess, aren't you? You princess? Yes. Needs a haircut. Right, so one down, one to go. So our builder's just gone for the day. He's been busy in the kitchen, pulling everything out. Oh my goodness, look at this. Wow. So, floor's coming up. All of this side's... What the hell is that noise? Oh, that's making a bit of a noise, but anyway. All our boxes. Gosh, look, they've had like old flooring in here. Penny, be careful. I've taken pretty much everything out apart from the kitchen sink, which is handy. Yeah, it's looking pretty bare in here. Wow, he's done an amazing job. He's taken all the tiles off as well. He's worked by himself today, and he's well, he's got a few tiles left, a few bits left over here, but he's going to pull the rest of it out tomorrow. And then we've got Ren delivering our new kitchen. Ben. It looks really big actually, now we've got nothing in there. I cannot wait for our new kitchen to go in. So it'll start going in tomorrow, and then it probably won't be usable for a few days. And then we're going to also, Penny, we're also going to have to wait for a little bit for our worktop to arrive, but they'll give us a temporary one to use in the meantime. So yeah, wow, look at it. Come on, this way, let's go, come on. Kitchen's arrived. And then this is our kitchen. So our builder has been taking up the old tiles on the floor today because we're going to have LVT running throughout the whole bottom floor of the house and on the entryway as well. And we don't want any sort of steps or sort of breaks in the thresholds or anything like that. We want it to be like continuously flowing throughout, because we're going for like a herringbone light oak wood effect. But yeah, when we took up the oak floor that was in here, they noticed that we have tiles underneath, so they obviously just put wooden flooring on top. So these have to come up because otherwise the floor would have been a bit high. So anyway, here is our delightful pile of tiles. So he's done a great job today getting everything off. That's what the room's now looking like. And we also discovered after taking the tiles off that the plastering work is a bit old and a bit crap. So we're going to have to replaster all of this. So I've just had to set back the quartz team coming in to measure up and build the template for our new quartz worktop, because they come in once the units have all been put in. But they need us to have the walls finished first so they can measure the walls and the space correctly. And obviously plastering takes, you know, a little while to dry out. So given that we now need to do quite a bit of plastering, we're going to have to delay that by a few days. So it's not a big problem, it's just an extra expense and a bit more time, but you know, to be expected. And it's quite cold in here. We never really realised how chilly it is, but there's actually no radiators in this kitchen whatsoever. And we did originally think that we might put a tall radiator here, but these doors are a bit drafty, to be honest. So I think what we're going to do is, oh, there I am. So what we've been discussing is actually putting underfloor heating in here, because I think that this will be the most efficient way of heating the room, and also it'll just be nice when we come down in the morning and the floor is nice and warm for us to walk on. And I do think that if I did put a radiator here, then all the heat is just going to escape over this side of the room anyway, and it's not actually going to heat that end of the room. So yeah, that's the plan. Seb's a little bit on the fence about underfloor heating, but our builder recommended it and I think it's a really good idea. So we're gonna go for it. And if we love it, then we can always put it in our bathroom when we do our bathroom as well. Also, this is a very unflattering angle, just by my door. We've got some deliveries that have come in as well, which are handles and knobs for the kitchen. And something else in this box that I don't really know what it is, because to be honest, I've been ordering so much recently that, Penny, out of the way, that I've kind of forgotten what I've ordered and what I haven't ordered. So anyway, this will be a nice surprise. I know what this is. Okay, so we went on a really muddy walk the other day, and we realised that we didn't have, oh god, can I change this so you can actually see me? Went on a really muddy walk the other day, and I realised we don't actually have anywhere to like clean our shoes before we get into the house. So I thought it might be a good idea to buy this, which is a really traditional looking cast iron foot scraper and brush. And this also, this bit helps you get your wellies off. So yeah, that's such an adult purchase. It's so boring, it's not glam at all, but you know, dirty shoe life, so gotta clean that mud off. And then this box is our handles and knobs for the kitchen. So we've gone for a satin, like brushed gold brass look, and we've got cups and we've got knobs. If I can ever get into this, it's done up very, very well. Oh god, how do you, oh my goodness, they're all like individually wrapped. Okay, this is like Christmas. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, I'm gonna have to get one out just like, oh my god, there's so much packaging on these, but I guess they have to be. So these are the cups that we're getting, that we've got even, for the kitchen. So these are for all of our drawers. So they're a really nice colour actually, I'm really pleased with that. And these are our knobs. Can you see that? So as you can see, not too knobbly knobs, fairly good size, so they're easy to grab. I didn't really know what size to go for, to be honest, so I just kind of guessed, but I'm actually quite happy with that. They're a bit bigger than a giant chocolate button. Oh my goodness, we are literally overwhelmed with the amount of cardboard that we have in this house at the moment. So we need to go and do a trip to the recycle bins to just get rid of some of it. Obviously all our packing boxes we're kind of still using at the moment because we haven't properly unpacked anything. But once we have, I have some friends that are moving soon, so they're going to get reused by those guys for their house moves. So just all the other boxes, everything comes in, like all our kitchen is in cardboard and plastic. It's just overwhelming how much packaging we've got at the moment, but what can you do? Anyway, that's probably all for today. So I will give you an update tomorrow. Should have the plasterer in tomorrow to do the walls, more prepping of the kitchen, and they might be able to start putting some units in at some point, I don't know. But other than that, they might be starting working on the downstairs toilet at some point as well. So yeah, lots happening this week, just not sure when it's all happening, but I will keep you posted. Hi guys, it's now Wednesday and had a busy day here. We had our builder back in, he had his helper with him, his other guy, and then we had 2 plasterers in today as well, so it's felt like a very busy day. But yeah, I thought I'd just show you some of the updates from the day, just show you what the guys have been up to. So as you can see, we've got stuff everywhere. This is for the kitchen. Don't know if you can see in this light, but this is our Ren unit colour. It's not going to show because I've got lamps on and they're very yellow. But anyway, so today they have been fitting this new banister and spindles, because previously these are the old ones, and as you can see they're really wide apart. Apparently that's too wide for building regs nowadays, so we thought as we've got the guys in, we might as well update it so that they're safe, and well, so Penny doesn't fall through it as well, because she likes to stick her head through here when she's checking out who's at the front door. So yeah, these are in, and then we are going to obviously do some panelling down here, well, all around the hallway actually. So they're just prepping for that. They've just taken off some of the skirting board, but I think both the dado rail and possibly the skirting, even that's currently there, which is quite small, that's probably all going to come off so they can fit new panelling on. And then down here, so started work in here, just ripping out the downstairs toilet. So the sinks come out, the old panelling that was on there has all gone, and although there's a bit of whatever left there, so that's all coming out. And then what we're going to do is actually build all the way across here to hide the cistern inside, and then we'll probably have our button on top. So we'll have a nice deep shelf area here, which will be quite nice, so we can put maybe a little basket on there with toilet rolls, and maybe a plant or something like that. So that will be inbuilt, and then we'll have a toilet that is wall backed, just here, and we've then got like a little unit, little wash basin that will go here, and I think eventually we'll put a big, oh shit, oh no, that's fine, we'll put a big round mirror on the wall as well. So really excited to see how this looks. And then in the kitchen, the guys have been plastering today, so this is what it now looks like. Nice fresh plaster, smooth walls everywhere. So we've got to let this dry for a couple of days obviously until units can go in, and then we've got the worktop people coming next Tuesday to come and do a template for the quartz worktop. And then I think it'll be a couple of weeks after that when they'll be able to come and fit the final quartz in. But yeah, so far it's all starting to look really nice and neat and tidy instead of all the scrappy ends that we had before. So we're the next day and the builders have just left, so I thought I'd give you a little tour of what's going in so far. So obviously everything's still a bit work in progress at the moment, but we've got this will be our fridge freezer. Don't think anything, oh lovely. Then we've obviously got this corner unit here with this pulley outy. Don't know if it'll work right now, but yeah. Ta-da! Probably shouldn't mess too much with this stuff because it's not like properly fitted yet. This is where our Belfast sink is going to go. So where you're going to have your baths, Penny. And then I think it is, I think it's our bin in this one. Yeah, there's our bins. Can't open it because it's got something in the way. So we've got our bins in there. Can have a dishwasher here. And then another tool unit, double oven here. We've got 3 sets of drawers here, and one of these units is actually broken. It's either this set of drawers or this set of drawers, but we've put them in place for now, and Ren are going to come and replace them in about a week's time. So I'm not sure which one it is, but yeah, I can't really open the drawers at the moment because obviously there's lots of bits everywhere. No, definitely can't open them, but yeah. And then we've got some cupboards either side. Okay, so they're hanging on the wrong sides, but cool. They're just in position at the moment. I don't think they're screwed together or anything, so they can probably just be switched out. But yeah, this gives us a good idea of how the room's going to be, and we're obviously getting a bit of an overhang on the breakfast bar because we've got some cupboards on this side. But then we've got like a bit of an overhang about this much, I think, to make it, you know, like a breakfast bar area. So it's it'll probably come out to about here, which is a huge space. So yeah, I'm very excited to see it all come together. Pen Pen, do you like your new kitchen? So yeah, this is how it's looking from this angle. So we've got tons of storage, like with this as well. These are a bit more sort of shallow, these units, but this one's a full size one, so that's really deep. Loads of storage there, and then we are also having sort of 2 higher up cabinets over here with our extractor hood, and then we are obviously going to be like making these into cupboards again. This is like a sort of pantry with loads of shelves in there for us, and then that'll be sorted out as well. So yeah, it's all coming together quite nicely. Losing the light a little bit, but here is the bathroom. They've taken out the toilet, all the tiles, everything's off the wall, etc. So that's completely bare and ready to go. And then kitchen wise, been continuing working on getting all the units built and putting in any appliances that we can for now. We've got this temporary worktop and sink because we need the quartz team to come and measure everything up and do a template of our worktop. So we can't put our Belfast sink in until our quartz is ready. So we get this in the interim. But unfortunately this isn't, the waste bit isn't the right size for the plumbing or whatever. So we're having to ask Ren to send out a new system thing. One of the units was damaged, so we need that replaced. And then we also, as you can see, don't have any other temporary worktops, which we thought we might be getting, but apparently we don't. So that was possibly a bit of miscommunication. But yeah, a bit tricky because I think it takes a couple of weeks for the quartz to get done. So even if we get all our other sort of appliances in and everything, we can't fit the gas hobs yet because we need to fit that onto the worktop. So we won't be able to use any gas for at least sort of 2 weeks after the worktop people have come. We might be able to use our oven and microwave oven once that's installed, so that should be okay. And hopefully once I've replaced the sink, we'll then have a working sink. And obviously we've got a fridge freezer that's going in here, so hopefully that will be up and running soon as well, because we are seriously struggling with food prep at the moment, basically doing everything in the conservatory on our little makeshift kitchen. So yeah, this is it. We also had like an absolute disaster today. This little thing decided to go walkabouts, and I saw her walking up the road outside and had an absolute heart attack moment. So managed to obviously rescue her, but we need to go in the garden this weekend to make sure everything is completely doggy proof. But yeah, this is how it's all looking. So it's getting there. It's Friday today, and the guys are actually coming back tomorrow on Saturday, which is great. So they're going to continue working on this and getting more done for us, which is fantastic. And yeah, hopefully we'll have a bit more of a kitchen to play with soon. And more work has been done on the banisters today. The dado rails have come off, some of which has left really gaping holes in the wall, so we're going to have to do some replastering to fill some gaps. But yeah, dado rail all off, ready for the new, oh, and the skirting's off as well, ready for the new panelling to be done. But yeah, it just goes to show, you think something's straightforward and then you end up with a big bloody hole in your wall. Hi guys, it's the weekend, and we've actually had the builders back again today. So we've made a bit of progress, which is amazing. They've basically just done a sort of half day for us, but they've got a lot done. So I thought I'd show you what they've been working on. So they have, if it focus, they've tiled our downstairs toilet. So we've got these beautiful Laura Ashley tiles, which I absolutely love. We were going to have the same LVT wood effect flooring running throughout the whole of the downstairs, but Seb wanted something a bit more sort of jazzy and exciting in the downstairs loo, and just thought, why not go for it? So I know these aren't that jazzy, but we're gonna have paneling, and then we're gonna go Hague blue on the wall. So it is gonna feel quite extreme compared to the rest of the house, which is obviously a very neutral colour palette. So the other stuff that oh look, we've got knobs on. This is so exciting. So we've got some knobs going onto our cabinets, which look beautiful. We've got our extractor. They've made this like, no, that was me. Made this sort of worktop for us so we can have a bit of space for the time being until our new worktop comes. But yeah, we've got our new our knobs on. We're gonna have cups on the drawers, 2 cups either side. Our oven's in so we can actually cook. I'm not sure if we're going to be brave enough to use it just yet, because obviously everything's still being fitted. So that's our microwave oven, which needs to go in here, but Ren didn't supply any like metal brackets for it, and our fitters are saying that they think we should put some metal brackets in it. So I don't know if it's just something that Ren don't do, but they're gonna fix that for us anyway. So yeah, oh, they look so good. They look so lovely on the cashmere worktops. We've got our temporary sink in, and this is the dummy worktop. So this is what we thought we would be having sort of everywhere until the quartz arrived, but evidently that is all that they're supplying, which is a bit annoying, but anyway. So we can't use the sink because I think I mentioned before there isn't the right waste connector. So Ren are sending a replacement out, but I think they're just going to send the same thing again, but we'll see what arrives. But the tap's been turned on so we can at least have some fresh water, which is good. And our fridge freezer is now in, so it's not fully set back at the moment, which is why the doors aren't attached and closed, but the fridge is turned on. And this is our beautiful fridge. Ah, it's so lovely and clean and new and gorgeous, and there's a drill bit in there, lovely. Oh God, I keep treading on shit on the floor. So yeah, this is very exciting indeed. I'm looking forward to maybe getting some clear storage tubs to put our food in, just to make sure we're keeping our fridge lovely and clean all the time. And then we've obviously got our freezer down here, which is all very standard. So yes, I'm super excited about how this is looking. I think this pulls out like that. Don't really know what I was expecting to see up there, but there you go. Bit of space to hide something up there as well if we wanted to. I wonder if this is working. No. Ooh, no, okay, so that's not plugged in yet, but that's pretty cool. And then we're gonna have our big old gas hob thing there. It's actually in the conservatory at the moment, so I'll go and grab it. Oh look, he's put all the knobs on here as well. Yes, they look amazing. How exciting. The only thing is this bit of wood sits up the top of there. We've got another bit that goes on the top of these units, but for some reason they don't quite fit. This is a bit too tall. So I've asked the guys whether they can trim this down, because the only other alternative I think is getting like a bit like this, which is just like a plain bit, and sticking it up there just to finish it off. But I quite like the fact that there's this detail on these, so it should sit like this. That's the top, that's the bottom. So I've asked the guys whether they can trim it here so it can fit and we can still have this detail on the edge. So yeah, don't know if that's possible, but they're going to look into that for me anyway. Otherwise we might need to buy something else. Our tap is in here. Got more very dusty in their packs. Switches. I don't know if you can see the tap. No, it's all done up, so I'm not going to undo it. All their gear. So yeah, exciting times. I'm really excited about this, especially this. And oh my goodness, another exciting update. we didn't realise they were going to do this today, but they're actually going to work on the office sort of early next week. So they're going to start putting like some sort of door in here. Oh, Seb's calling me. Hang on a second. These are some gorgeous flowers that my friend sent me the other day, and luckily I managed to find the box with a vase in because I hadn't a clue where that is. What the hell is this? Like, actually, what is that? But anyway, the radiator's been taken off because we're going to decorate in here, and obviously we've had to rearrange like the room. So I think what we're going to do is move our desks upstairs into one of the bedrooms, and what they have been working on is fitting a new skirting board in here, and also getting sockets updated as well. So the new skirting went on super quickly. I was very impressed with that, and obviously it needs painting and everything, but it looks so much better than what was in here previously, which was just like a cruddy bit of wood all the way around the edge. So it's just starting to feel like more of a proper room in here, even though obviously it's an absolute shit heap at the moment. But yeah, we'll clear all this out, move everything upstairs, and I think we will probably, there you go, I think we'll probably end up using this room as our office. So we've got all of our like hanging stuff here at the moment. The reason why we haven't unpacked it is because we've obviously got our fitted wardrobes in our main bedroom, see here, but we are thinking we want to replace these. So I was a little bit reluctant to unpack everything and pop it into the wardrobes, to then need to like unpack everything. But I think the reality is we're going to be stuck with these wardrobes for a little bit of time, because we're not going to be able to replace them that quickly. And also, if we want to change the carpet upstairs, we need to address the wardrobes, because obviously the carpet is like fitted around this current structure, and if we're going to have just wardrobes fully, then it might not make, we might need a bit of extra carpet there and stuff like that. So it's probably better to rip these out and put the new carpet down, and then put the new wardrobes in once we've got a plan for that. But for now we'll just deal with the carpets as they are. So yeah, this is a messy room, but I think, I don't know, I think we're just going to have to unpack, aren't we? Just going to have to unpack all this stuff and put it in our wardrobes, make some space up here, create an office for the time being. And then this room is currently storing all of our new bar stools, which I'm so excited about. I literally can't wait to unpack these. They are gorgeous. I've unpacked one of them to have a look, and I sat on it and I loved it. And then yeah, there's obviously lots of stuff in here as well, so I think we're just going to have a fun game of Tetris this weekend, just reorganising everything to free up some space. I don't know if I've shown you this yet, but this, my friends, is what happens when you let Seb make a decision on something. So I don't really know what to say about it, to be honest. It's just hideous, but it's temporary, so I'm just gonna have to let it slide for now. Yay! You're home.
Hello.
Nice shorts, babe.
Thanking you.
Literally a bit of sunshine comes out and he gets his legs out. So yeah, I think that's probably it for this week's vlog. Oh wow, okay, you've got a lot of stuff. You're going to be so busy this afternoon.
Just in case.
Just in case, yeah. That is going to definitely penny-proof the garden.
25 metres of plastic garden mesh.
Oh, you went for the plastic stuff?
Because...
Does it bend?
Saving, well, yeah, because it's rolled up, isn't it?
No, what I meant is...
It won't
does
stay bent. No, it's not
like,
wire.
it's not like wire. Okay. Well, okay,
But
fine.
most of it's got to do with straight edge, so...
Was it expensive?
It's £9 a go.
Oh, fuck. £9 a go. Anyway, that's your job this afternoon.
I'm going to eat this whole block of cheese now.
Okay, great, let's do that. Anyway, so yeah, I think I'll end this vlog here. We're not going to be doing much for the rest of the weekend, just moving furniture around. And I think the guys are all going to be back on Monday anyway, so there's not really going to be much to update you on in terms of renovation stuff. It's just going to be a few bits that we're probably going to purchase this weekend, such as new lights and maybe a really nice, it's a footstool, but it's actually called a coffee table. It's like a Chesterfield style footstool, which is quite big. It's about 1 metre square. It comes in a really nice linen cover. It's not cheap, but it's quite nice, and considering we've gone for an IKEA sofa, which was cheap, I feel like we can sort of balance it out with a bit of a splurge on a footstool / coffee table instead. So yeah, what I'll probably do is just share stuff on my Instagram. So if you're not following me already, please go to @mylittlevlog to follow my updates on a sort of more regular basis. And when everything's arrived, I'll obviously vlog it anyway. But yeah, that's probably it for this weekend. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye.